That was too close. However, I prefer close to the alternative. If that bomb had gone off, well, let us just say, those of us left would all be learning how to speak Russian about now. Luckily, that is not the case. You and your team have foiled Stalin at every turn. And this was the coup de grace. The information obtained by your soldiers indicates those missiles was the only one Stalin had ready to launch. Was the atomic threat lifted? The time is right to launch our strike on the USSR. Your job is to clear the St. Petersburg area so that our ships can offer naval support to ground forces moving towards Moscow. Start by destroying the Soviet command center here. Once they are cut off from communications with Moscow, clear the naval passage so our ships can move up the river.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Allied 11B starts more or less identical to 11A here with a pair of MCVs, which we're going to move up. Just as before, we're going to have to use a second MCV to establish a foothold on the west side of the river, east side of the river later on. For now, though, we're going to move our units up, including this MCV. He's going to just hang back in this corner out of the way. We're going to patrol around this little area here. I don't really want to engage anyone that I don't have to at this stage. We're going to deploy just here.
Reporting. Agreed.
And we'll get moving.
Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Very well.
Construction complete.
Okay, power going down. Let's get an ore refinery next.
Yes,
We've got a ton of cash, 15,000, so we'll just get one ore refinery and then get a war factory as quick as possible.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Hopefully we won't get engaged by anyone at this stage. I think before I had slightly more units and no, we're on the same amount of units, but I went for their mammoth tanks. That was just to secure an area quicker because I was building my base in not necessarily the intended place. But this time we won't do that unless we need to.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Scout down here. I need to get my base closer to this river. It's harder to get a naval yard into the water this time round compared to the previous mission.
Construction complete.
Okay, he's going to go just there,
yes,
and we're going to get a war factory.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Keep going up here now. 2 hour timer, that's more than enough. That's about an hour in game time.
Affirmative.
You can do this mission in about half an hour, maybe a little longer.
Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Keep scouting here. I love how quick the artillery are in Red Alert compared to Tiberian Dawn.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
We're going to bump into the mammoth tanks for sure going this far north.
Affirmative.
I probably shouldn't have. Okay, the first of the Yak attacks is coming in here. Their base to the north has 4 airfields, each with Yak on it. I think they also have more coming from off the map too, so it's almost
Cannot deploy.
No, hang on.
sir.
Everyone
Yes,
off
sir.
that area, because that's where I want my...
New construction.
There we go.
options.
Okay, right. Let's go for some more mediums, quick as possible.
Reporting very well.
We're also going to get a power and then radar and then an AA gun to deal with aircraft, specifically the 2 helicopters.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
And we're going to get a second...
Construction complete.
what's it
Unit
called?
ready.
Refinery down at some
Building.
point. Radar dome. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed.
No attacks yet.
At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Well, apart from the axe, of course. I'm going to build a service depot just as I did before. I actually want to be stretching off to the
Unit
right here. I
ready.
kind of temporarily forgot what
Building.
I was doing. I need to get a naval yard down here. So let's
Construction complete.
place this just here. Then let's get a...
Options.
Oh, hello, mammoths.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Okay.
On
No,
hold.
hang on. Let's get an AA gun.
Cancel. Unit ready.
I don't want to
Affirmative.
fight them if
Building.
they don't want to come any closer than that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, they definitely want to fight.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Acknowledged.
Hang back. Hang back.
Construction
Where are you guys
complete.
going?
Unit ready.
Okay, now I'm gonna get that second refinery.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yeah, okay, I gotta get a service depot down as well.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
You're
Affirmative.
gonna come around here.
Vehicle reporting.
Hopefully the AA gun can do a bit of damage on those yaks.
Construction complete.
Right,
Building.
service depot.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Clear a space down here. There we go, finally.
Yes, sir.
That was one of those yaks. Let's keep going for now.
Construction complete.
Okay, let's put that
Construction
here,
options.
and you're gonna get on board. Okay, let's go for another
Building.
refinery now.
Yes, sir.
Repairing.
We'll go for a tech center in a minute as well.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit repaired.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Okay, it's time to engage these guys. I can't have them going around like this for any longer.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Stay mobile here, minimize the damage.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Okay, dealt with minimum threat there. Where do I want this one?
Complete.
Further north? Yeah, I do. That's not a good place because it's. Oh, hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, it's gonna block a path here, really. But whatever.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Come on, there you go.
Affirmative.
A little bit closer.
Acknowledged.
Okay, we'll hover around here until he comes back. Worried about him. He could destroy the AA gun. Let's get some more power, and then let's get a tech center down.
Vehicle
You
reporting.
need to clear this area.
Affirmative.
No, what's going on?
Complete.
Get the order there.
Affirmative.
There we go. Good work. There we go. Tech
Building.
center next, I believe.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Sorry,
Yes,
no.
sir.
You
Acknowledged.
do what you were doing.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
We're gonna go down here.
Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Got one of the helicopters at least.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Let's move.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Come on, artillery.
Acknowledged.
Yes.
Affirmative.
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Acknowledged.
Okay, tech center going down. So we have a GPS satellite heading up. I need to deal with you. You can't be doing this.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Let's deal with him as well.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Pull back in case another helicopter comes along.
Affirmative.
I got a ton of cash. Let's
Building.
transition into getting some more tanks down. This is in position to spawn a naval yard down in this corner. It's one of the few safe spaces to get a naval yard without the subs immediately destroying it. I'm gonna get
Building.
another. Where? No, we're
On
not. We're
hold.
gonna get some more power.
Cancelled. Building.
My base is at a
Unit
horrible
ready.
shape at the moment. Does not suit my OCD at all, but it's kind of necessary to
Construction
get a
complete.
naval yard down here.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, how much ammo does that guy have? Right. Oh, okay,
Unit
they are
ready.
making a
Building.
concentrated effort
Waiting
to try and
orders.
bring him down. Let's get another AA gun over here. Then we're gonna go for another wall factory. Probably another.
Construction complete.
Where do I want this?
Unit ready.
There.
Building.
And now I want to get another one of
Building.
you.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
We'll push this one a little bit further north.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Come on, AA gun, you can do it.
Acknowledged.
Here we go. This is more like it.
Our base is under attack.
Destroyed, finally. That thing stopped building there for a second, it looked like.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Another one of those. Just as before, we need a really strong force of tanks to make a move on the base ahead. Trying a different target now.
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Affirmative.
We'll get him on the way
Unit
back.
ready. Primary
Vehicle
buildings.
reporting. Acknowledged.
Building. Building. On hold.
Get one of you.
Cancel.
Where is our ore? Oh, we've got
Unit
loads.
ready.
Okay.
Building.
Not too worried about that then. I think once I'm finished with these
Unit
guys, I
ready.
should have just about
Building.
enough to make a move. Could go disastrously wrong though.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
I like how they
Building.
die in slow motion when oh look at that. Turns to a heap of snow. I've never noticed that before in my entire life.
Unit ready. Our
Vehicle
base is under
acknowledged.
attack.
It's like his body freezes
Construction
over.
complete.
Right, they're making an effort to try and destroy that thing now. That's just as bad a place as that one, but whatever. More harvesters. We'll just have to hope their pathing doesn't
Repairing.
get them stuck in front of each other. Let's go for more of these.
Building.
No, hang
On
on.
hold.
Let's go
Vehicle
for the attack.
Cancel.
Let's move.
Acknowledged.
We'll build up
Affirmative.
our reserves. We'll get some silos down.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Affirmative.
Let's see how well this goes.
Acknowledged.
Oh, not well at all.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged.
I don't like how spread out my forces are here.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Down like
Yes,
Tesla.
sir. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
There goes the GPS satellite.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Come on, bring him down.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting.
Lost.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Pull back, pull back.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
Get this guy into range to the AA gun. We'll have to go back up there, but soonish.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Cancel. Our
Here we
base
go.
is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Reporting.
The second I see a Tesla core go
Unit
down, I
ready.
need to make a move.
Building. Construction complete.
I don't even want this right now. There's too much else going on.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Right, move.
Acknowledged.
Go.
Acknowledged.
Their air units are destroyed. We can do some wonderful squishing here. Somehow my guys will find a way to miss all of them, I'm sure. But come on, get in there. Get him, get him, get him. Yes, thank you. Perfect. Deal with this first.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
This next.
Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Damn it,
Affirmative.
destroy him.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction yards down.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Thank you, Yak. Killed some of your own guys there.
Affirmative.
Danger close.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Let's keep firing at these.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Make sure we're not going to have any more aircraft coming in.
Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Okay, let's switch sides, come down here, get the last one, and then we can finish off this base here. We're now ready to get some guys in the water, so let's get going. Go,
Construction options.
and a bunch of these as quick as possible.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Right, the last airfield's destroyed. Now we don't need silos. I've got to keep an eye out down there for subs.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Deploying it in the corners should be okay.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Still having Yaks run in from off the map. Look at that guy there, dodging all those shots.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
This base is still dormant.
Affirmative.
You'll notice this is a
Unit
different
ready.
color slightly.
Building.
To link up to these, so we can't bring down those Tesla coils unless
Acknowledged.
we can get some forces up here, which is what I plan to try and
Affirmative.
do.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Too much air defense to make that a viable strategy.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Push them.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building. New construction options.
Well, I
Training.
don't need 5 of them. I
On
need
hold.
1 and an engineer
Unit
as well.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Let's see if this power plant tries to
Acknowledged.
repair itself.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
No, it doesn't. Okay, that's
Training.
favourable.
Acknowledged.
Stop firing at it.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Let's move my new units up here. Up you come.
For king and
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Okay, base is secure.
Acknowledged.
Oh, hang on, I missed this
waiting
thing.
orders. Affirmative.
Right, so we have a satellite. We can see that power there. We can see this is dormant.
Unit lost.
Oh, I don't believe that. That's ridiculous.
Building. On hold.
Right, engineer.
Silos.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm going to do
way.
something.
Cancel.
On my way.
Oh, why
Training.
can't you get in here?
Indeed. For king and
Silos
country.
needed.
For
He
king
should
and
have been
country.
able to get in,
For king and
but
country.
it would appear he
Yes, sir.
cannot.
Indeed.
Unit ready.
So he turns out being totally pointless.
For king and country. For king and country. On my way.
Why can't you? He's definitely on the coast. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Never mind him.
Indeed. On my way.
We'll just
On my
send
way.
him in there.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I was hoping to be able to capture that so I could use a sonar pulse.
Building infiltrated.
Tells me how much power they got.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged.
So, looks like full power, or I don't even know how to read that. 5 power bars.
Silos
Yes,
needed.
sir.
The fact that the screen suggests it's a lot, though.
Silos needed.
Vehicle
Okay,
acknowledged.
move.
Building.
There's a sentinel.
Affirmative.
Prepared.
Right, okay, all the subs are surface now.
Unit ready.
So, I
Building.
guess I never needed that anyway.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Acknowledged.
move. Hang on there. Let's stop
On
this.
hold.
That's more than enough.
Cancel.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Let's move to the north there.
Acknowledged.
Dodge those
Acknowledged.
torpedoes.
Acknowledged.
Volley of depth charges on him.
Lost.
Affirmative.
Oh, they've all sunk again. That's frustrating.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silos
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
needed.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Right, what I'm going to do here now is get a
Building.
naval yard.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Naval
Acknowledged.
unit
Acknowledged.
lost. Naval
Acknowledged.
unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Affirmative.
No, we don't need silos.
Acknowledged.
Naval
Awaiting
unit
order.
lost.
All units stop.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
How come one of those guys was targeting him automatically there? Right, any other subs want to show themselves? Yeah, here we go.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Naval
Affirmative.
unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Naval unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Watch out for the Teslas.
Acknowledged.
We'll do what we can against this guy.
Acknowledged.
Lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Naval unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Naval unit
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Come on.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Naval unit
Nice
lost.
effort there, but not gonna work. Okay, right, get ready for madness. Go. These repair
This is
immediately.
under attack.
Let's get a naval yard going down here.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir.
That was very close.
Building.
You almost spawned at the wrong one.
Primary building selected.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Building.
Let's keep moving here.
Affirmative.
Naval unit
Reporting.
lost.
Acknowledge. Vehicle.
Unit
Reporting.
ready. Building.
Acknowledge.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Yes, sir.
Unit
my
ready.
God.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Naval unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Cancel.
Acknowledged.
Oh, I should have left him
Ready.
firing
Yes,
at
sir.
that cliff there.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting.
You
Affirmative.
stay out of here.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Building.
Okay,
Affirmative.
right. We need to take out that power.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Hello.
Acknowledged.
Unit
He's going
ready.
for a naval yard or something.
Building.
I wonder if there's any others that are...
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Naval unit lost. Unit ready.
No, no,
Primary
no, no.
building selected.
Prepare.
Building. Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Okay,
Building.
right. Area secure.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Let's move down
Unit
here a little
ready.
bit. See if we find
Affirmative.
anyone else.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
You are going to... No, you'll
Acknowledged.
find where you are.
Awaiting
I
orders.
need
Yes, sir.
5
Affirmative.
good health tanks
Vehicle
here.
reporting.
Not you.
Yes, sir.
Not
Affirmative.
you either.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Load up in that.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Oh, there's a sub down there. Oh, come on, that should have missed.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Oh, this is not going to end well.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Naval
Affirmative.
unit
You can get it.
lost.
Affirmative.
Yes.
Naval unit
Nice.
lost.
Okay, right. I think we're
Yes,
fine.
sir.
We need to bring down the power on those
Acknowledged.
Tesla coils. Let's come across here.
Acknowledged.
They might see this as a threat here now.
Building.
Start
Yes,
building
sir.
down
Awaiting
here.
orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Primary building selected.
Let's go for another one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
Right, they're going to
Building.
start building here. I'm almost sure of it.
Acknowledge.
Perhaps they won't, but
Acknowledge.
the
Affirmative.
odds are certainly against it.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders.
Insufficient
Acknowledge.
funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
What happened to all those silos? Oh yeah, I remember what happened to the silos
Yes,
needed.
sir.
I told everyone to stop, didn't I?
Acknowledge.
Genius.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right,
Acknowledged.
back we
yes,
go.
sir.
You come
Acknowledged.
down here.
Reporting.
Go on up here. How have I lost a guy?
Orders. Affirmative.
How did I lose someone?
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Was it you, Phil? I bet it was you.
Acknowledge.
Reporting.
Oh no, there he is.
Acknowledge.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
He's got no health. Finish him off.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Can see more yanks coming for our units.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Right. Let's finish off the power first.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
We'll worry about landing afterwards.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Let's not move him in yet,
Yes, sir.
because that seemed to be
Awaiting
what was
order.
triggering this guy before.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Right, surely their power's down. Yes, okay, they're low on power,
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
which
Affirmative.
means you can now move in
Acknowledged.
up
Acknowledged.
to the coast here.
Yes,
And you
sir.
guys can move up as well. You can
Acknowledged.
start destroying those testicles. There's way more
Yes, sir.
testicles than I remember.
Affirmative.
I remember there only being like, well, 3, but there's at least 5.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
We're not even firing. Come on.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Right, last power's down for those Teslas.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
They might
Affirmative.
sense this as an attack and start building here.
Affirmative.
No, it's out of range.
Acknowledge.
But
Affirmative.
you might as well load up.
Yes, sir.
In you go.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
And move.
Acknowledged.
Need some reinforcements down here,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Come on. Load up quick. Last one. They're moving.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting orders.
Go.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
To the right.
Our base is under
Affirmative.
attack.
Oh, there's someone in my
Cannot
base
deploy
right now.
here. Building.
I don't believe this.
Yes, sir.
Cannot
Why can't you deploy?
deploy.
Why can't you deploy?
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Yes, acknowledged.
Unit
yes,
ready.
waiting. Acknowledged.
Right, can you deal with him, please?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Primary building selected.
Okay,
Building.
let's get a
Yes,
bunch
sir.
of you guys down. They're building to the north. I want to get in there as quick as possible. They got no
Unit
mammoths.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Let's move now.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Come on, finish him off. Here we go.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Move in, move in.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Engage.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Avoid everything else. Get the construction
Insufficient
yard.
funds.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
It's down.
Affirmative.
Change focus on this.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Are we gonna do it in under an hour again?
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Not if this guy keeps being that
Acknowledged.
elusive.
Acknowledged.
Come on.
Acknowledged.
Evasive.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Oh, there's another one.
Acknowledged.
For the love of God, Dwight, stand still.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
4 minutes left. Come on.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Ignore them. Just squish them.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Bloody Phil, stand still.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
last structure.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
And there we go. Timer should disappear now. Unless there's a sub alive, which there must be.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Oh, no, it's you.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Get round here. Come on. Kill this idiot. Oh, whoa, whoa, okay. Hang on. Stop, stop, stop.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Everyone engage the sub.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Naval
Waiting
unit
orders.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Right, engage.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
So it seems just clearing out the turrets and the naval units was enough to trigger it. Doesn't matter that he was still alive. He still managed to kill one of my guys, amazingly. We're done. We're
Insufficient
done.
funds.
I'll just skip ahead to when these guys are leaving the screen now.
Mission accomplished.
There we go then, another successful mission for the Allies. We've moved further up the river. I guess this was actually, it doesn't make much sense. They were moving from south to north and when we did the northern mission first. You'd think we'd need to clear out the southern part of the map, or the river first, but whatever. We won't look that deeply into it. 70 casualties, a lot of death there on our part. We're not playing too brilliantly. I mean, I didn't think I was playing too poorly, but I was throwing a lot of guys away. They didn't take comparatively few enemy or deaths compared to what we were seeing in the Soviet campaign this late in on. I mean, this is Allied 11, typically around about Soviet. We were seeing about like 400 deaths on the Allied side of things. We lost a good chunk of buildings as well. I don't remember it being that intense a fight around our base. It's strange. Whatever though, we're through it in under half an hour as well. Now we've only got 3 missions left now in the Allied campaign. In fact, in all the missions, we've already done the Soviet campaign, so in all of Vanilla Red Alert, 3 missions. We're moving on to Allied number 12 next, which we're going to do differently to how we played it last year. I'm going to rely more heavily on cruisers, whereas last year I never built a single one, I don't think. That's coming up next, after which we've only got a single underground mission to go, and then onto the final assault on Moscow. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join me then.